24-foot, 4,600-pound Coachmen couples camper here at HaylettRV of Coldwater, Michigan, just coming in on trade. I think that's the one they're taking home. Maybe they've expanded the family. They went to a Murphy bed slide-out ultralight couples camper, so they're literally getting more trailer and less space in a weird sort of way. But there's not to say there's not a lot of good camping left here. Looking at this, I can say that this has had some family memories made in it. I can see signs of use. Now, there's nothing wrong with it, but she's got a couple dings. Looking at this rear wall, it looks like Woody the Woodpecker got all over this thing. Anyway, you can see, I'm gonna guess this is hail, because it's just way too consistent. The whole rear wall is just kind of pockmarked. There's nothing wrong with it, it's just kind of cosmetic, but hey, it's there. You see also they put a rear camera on there. They put a backup camera system on this, which is never a bad idea. I noticed over here under the skirt we have a little authentic battle damage where it looks like maybe we'd rubbed up against the Red Ryder, you know, wagon or something like that. Something red came into contact with this, but again, it's a surface thing. There's nothing really affecting the function of the coach here. I do see where there was something going on with the front diamond plate up here, but they've got that seam taped. It's not pretty, but it is highly effective. So, you know, again, we're not asking top dollar on this. We're not asking money as though this were in perfect shape and condition. We understand what we're looking at here. Yeah, this is definitely hail. I didn't know this first time I walked through. I don't know how I missed it, but this whole side is pockmarked too. Now, understand, everyone, I just went out of my way to tell you all about that. I mean, standing here, you can't see that it's ever had hail damage. I have gone out of my way to point this out to you because we are a fair and honest place to work with. We don't give people the runaround. You work too hard for your money, and that's just not the type of business we like to handle. I say this to people all the time. If I see you at Walmart and you're buying a head of lettuce, I don't want to have to hide in the dog food aisle to avoid making eye contact with you. I want to hold my head high and know that I did a fair and honest job with you. I can tell by looking at this. It lost an awning at some point. And I can tell that by looking right down here where the awning used to be mounted. Inside, up in the bedroom area, it does look like they've replaced some flooring. And while that is going to sound scary to some people, remember they actually replaced the flooring. They didn't let it sit there and rot and mold and get soft. They fixed it. Anything this camper needed to work, it always has received. Now, it could be a little prettier, but you know what? Sometimes the pretty ones are the ones that leave you, and the ugly ones get you home. I think everybody knows what I'm talking about. Anyway. Oh, what do we got here? We've got a little bit taller interior. I look at this and just from experiencing a lot of RVs, I can tell you this is a 6'9" interior. It's 3 inches taller than industry standard. That means some extra height in the living space to make it feel open and comfy. And I like it because the shower is going to be taller because I'm a big, tall goofball. By the way, I should have sent this sooner. If you want to see if we still have this in stock available, you want to see what we're asking, I try to leave all that information right in the video description. As soon as I have any of that information available, it goes right onto our website. And the link in the video description is your one-way ticket to see what we have in stock and what we're asking, and any specs and history and things we've been able to dig up. So this is a totally carpetless, easy cleaning floor plan. And generally speaking, you know what, guys? It is pretty well kept and clean. This is in pretty decent shape. Like I said, it's been exposed to some weather. Whatever. You know, so have I. Little sofa slide here really opens this living room up, though. That can fold down into a sleeper. Dinette can fold into a sleeper. And all of the countertops you see have a sealed edge pressed membrane. This is something Coachman's done for years, because what it does is, like, if you're splashing water on the sink doing dishes, there's no T-mold, there's no seam where water can get into and sponge and swell. It's still got a press board core, but you can't get to it. So there's no way it can fall apart, you know? You see how the flooring changes up by the bedroom. Remember, I didn't go out of my way to hide this. Looking around, feeling it, I mean, I'm not even certain, but it feels like maybe there was some kind of soft spot here at some point. but it's close enough. I'm not even real confident of that. There was definitely some flooring redone up here in the bedroom. But remember, they did it. They didn't let it sit there and rot and go to garbage. They invested the money to give back to their camper so their camper could give back to them. And that's what you got to do. These folks did it right. Big side stands with outlets so you can run your fans and lights and charge your phones and all that fun stuff. Central heat and air. This will stay very comfortable in the spring, summer, fall. I am a big fan of the big window right over here. Gives you lots of light and airflow. Backing up a little bit. Nice big, like I said, light, bright, airy design. Big windows across one another. Give you some wicked cross breeze in here too. That is a good deal. And the folks did add a stovetop cover to this to regain some countertop prep space they may have otherwise lost. Bathroom is simple. But, I mean, what else do you need the bathroom to be? I hope you weren't expecting, like, you know, a reclining lounge chair, because you're going to be sadly disappointed. Big closet back here in the bathroom, too. And there's no such thing as too much storage. I've looked around. I can't find anywhere. I don't see any sign of any leaks. Like, I know that something happened to this floor, but it's been repaired to the level that I can't even really discern as to what. It was done right. The folks did it right. So, if you are... Who's this camper for? Let's talk about that. Like, why would you purchase this camper? Who is this ideal for? I look at this and I say one of two things. You've either, A, gotten tired of the pop-up, or maybe, well, three situations, I guess, now that I say that. B, you just want to slide out. Or C, you've never camped before, and you want to dip your toes in the pond with a lower price point before you go all in on a fancy new Winnebago or Cougar or whatever else that we carry here at HaylettRV. Or Jayco, maybe, as these folks did. So, this is a good, non-threatening, safe zone to get started. If you don't like camping a year later, you could flip this and basically whatever you gave for it, pretty much get right back out of it, less taxes, of course. I mean, you know, you can't cover taxes, but it could be a lot worse. This is a nice little camper. The more I look at it, the more I like it. There's just really nothing to be scared of here. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.